Do you ever feel like joy is just out of your reach? The things that they used to make you happy, now they just don't hit in the same way. And this isn't just about you, but because we live in a world where we are highly stimulated, this can cause our brain to experience something which is called dopamine deficit. But fortunately for us, there's something that we can do about it, and in today's video we're gonna be talking about different ways how you can rewire your brain so that you can experience lasting joy. And also, just to add to this, in the past few weeks I've released 2 videos on Anhedonia, which is that pervasive loss of pleasure. And I've explained about the symptoms, how it impacts our life, and we also touched on the neuroscience, where I've explained about the neurotransmitter dopamine and its critical role in anhedonia. And today I'm not gonna only talk about the symptom, but I will also talk about the cause, which is the dopamine deficit. And I will talk about how this steals our joy and also how to prevent this from happening. So now let's think about it. What if the secret to genuine happiness isn't about finding more things to pursue, but about fundamentally changing how your brain experiences pleasure? In this video today, we are going to talk about the fascinating science behind our brain's joy chemistry. We're gonna also explore why so many of us actually struggles to feel content with our lives. And I hope that you're gonna be able to discover some surprising interventions to help you to transform your emotional well-being. The pervasive feeling of despite having everything, it is a hallmark of our modern world. And it is a paradox of instant gratification, really, because we have constant and instant access to entertainment, food, social connections, but still we struggle to feel a deeper contentment and connection with others. So you might ask, is the joy broken? And if so, why? The answer lies in understanding the dopamine paradox. Dopamine is a powerful neurotransmitter, but its primary role isn't to create pleasure directly. Instead, it's about motivation and reward prediction. It drives us to seek out things that feel good, like food, social interactions, and new information. Every time we get a like on social media, binge watch a show, or eat sugary treat, our brain gets a quick, potent hit of dopamine. The problem is that our brains haven't evolved yet to handle such a high and constant level of stimulation. When our reward system is constantly triggered by easily accessible high dopamine activities, our brain's dopamine receptors can become overwhelmed and down-regulated. A study done by Dr. Anna Lamke from Stanford University describes how this can lead to a state where we need more and more stimulation just to feel normal, ultimately creating a feeling of low-grade anhedonia, a lack of pleasure. And this isn't just feeling down, it is actually a state where our brain struggles to register genuine satisfaction. So let's break it down what happens on the neurological level. The dopamine is being released from one neuron. It travels across synapse to bind with the receptor on the other neuron. This process is key to feeling motivated and learning to repeat rewarding behaviors. When we overstimulate the system with a constant stream of high dopamine activities, such as scrolling through an endless feed or playing video games for hours, so then our brain tries to maintain the balance by reducing the number of dopamine receptors or their sensitivity. Think of it like a sound effect. So if we always listen to very loud music, with time our ears they become desensitized. So in order to experience music in a similar way, we need to increase the volume. And our brain works in a very similar way. So we can say that this neurobiological slump, it is what leads to that feeling of being unmotivated, and numb. Common culprits of this dopamine deficit are actually plentiful. Notifications, social media feeds, and mobile games are designed to trigger frequent and predictable dopamine spikes. Processed foods and sugary drinks release dopamine quickly, but the effect is short-lived, leading to a craving for more. Binge watching shows or consuming content without engagement offers a constant stream of low-effort reward. The good news is that our brains are remarkably adaptable. The term dopamine detox that was popularized by Dr. Cameron Sepah suggests that by purposely removing that instant gratification, we can help to resensitize our brain's reward system. The idea here is to remove temporarily the thing that is actually causing you this constant dopamine spikes. And this isn't about making you unhappy or removing the happiness from your life, but it is about hitting that reset button. Start with concrete steps. This might mean setting up limit on your phone, dedicating a few hours each day to a screen-free period, or choosing to eat a whole food snack instead of a processed one. The initial phase can feel like a withdrawal. You might feel restless, bored, or irritated. This is a sign that your brain is adjusting. Expect it, embrace it as a sign of change, and understand that it is a necessary step for a long-term gains. This detox here is just a start. The goal is to build a baseline that can give you more sustainable joy. So it's not about getting rid of dopamine, but it is about being able to get dopamine from sources that are more natural, consistent, and sustainable. Simple, consistent habits can naturally and gently boost your brain's feel-good chemistry. Regular physical movement, even just a brisk walk, has been shown to increase dopamine production. Exposure to sunlight also plays a critical role in regulating mood-related neurotransmitters. Retraining our brain to feel satisfaction from effort and achievement is a game changer. Completing a difficult task, learning a new skill, or finishing a long-term project provides a more robust and lasting sense of reward than an instant dopamine hit. The joy of accomplishment is more profound than the fleeting pleasure of a quick fix. By practicing mindfulness, we can train our attention to find joy in simple, everyday moments. Being fully present for a conversation, a meal, or a walk outside, it nourishes the neural pathways for intrinsic happiness, helping us to appreciate what we already have rather than constantly seeking the next thing. Rebuilding our brain's reward system isn't a one-day quick fix, but it's a skill that we can build. But this starts with, first of all, becoming aware what the problem is, and also with taking certain actions. And that's why I would really encourage you to choose one of the strategies that I talked about and try to apply it consistently throughout the week. And then let me know about the outcome of this in comment section. I would love to hear from you. And remember that happiness doesn't come from buying more things, from eating more stuff, or meeting with more people, but it is a skill that we can build on because our brains are designed for it. So that will be it for today. And if you enjoyed this video, then please like it, subscribe, and also if you think that someone could benefit from watching this video, then please share it with them. And I'm gonna see you in the next one then. Thank you. Bye-bye.